up, fambol? Welcome back to Moments of FA, where we talk about love, life, and God. I'm so happy and glad that you're about to watch this video. Before this video starts, I do want to let you know that what you're about to watch, the content, was something I recorded about 2 to 3 years ago. Usually what happened was that at my church, sorry, something just bit me. And it was at my church, pastor brought up this idea where he was like, there's so many great contents that we're learning, that these things should not just be held in one place, like in-house. It should be taken out. The world should know and whatnot. And I kept contemplating, like, what do I do? What do I do? So I came up with this idea called the Recap Show with FA, where I would literally after service come and summarize everything that I learned during church. This, although the video is old and you're gonna see the editing, you're gonna see my face a little different, but look, people, the content is ever more relevant. It is so relevant, and it's something that would never literally go old, never go out of style. So do watch this video. Don't worry about the editing, y'all, because I was still training. I'm still learning. Watch the video, comment, let me know your thoughts, and I really hope, as it did bless me at that time, as it still blesses me right now, that it blesses you. Don't be selfish. Share the video. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys, enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome to the Recap Show. My name is Fa, your host, and I'm so excited that you could join me today. Remember last week we spoke about decisions, and we were talking about how there are 3 ways that we're making decisions to make sure that we're on the right track. Number 1, whatever decision that comes our way that we have to make, we must always go back to the Word of God and see what He has to say about that particular topic. Number 2, we must consult godly people's advice. Remember, we spoke about not just anybody, godly people. People that will pull you back and say, hey, slow your roll down and let's think about the consequences. And number 3, we must take our time to go to God in the midst of prayer and seek His opinion. So the topic that we had this Sunday that Pastor C taught us was lift up your eyes. Basically, God has given us visions, He's given us dreams and things that we want to do. Now, I'm pretty sure you all can relate where there are things on your heart and you go to your friends and say, oh, I would love to do this. I would love to have my makeup line. I would love to start a business. I would love to have my own salon, and back and forth and so on. But we never do anything about it. We talk about it. We dream about it. We write about it. We advertise. We do everything, but actually doing something to make sure that dream, that vision, or whatever we have in our hearts to come to pass and come to the physical world. We never do anything. So this topic today is to let you know to do something. Now, what is doing something? It means wherever you're starting, whether it's with $5, $10, $20, do something. What dreams you have, what visions you have, that thing that God has been speaking to you about it. Don't let it be another year that you've had the same dream over and over and over again. Remember, time will change. Whether you change with it, whether you don't, time will still go on. It's not going to wait for you. The wealth that you're looking for, the money that you've been crying for God to give you, is tied to your talents. It's in the form of a seed that needs to be planted in the form of actions so that it can bear the fruits that you need. It's no longer, God help me, God give me money, God give me that. He's giving you ideas. There's some of you right now who have talents in decorating houses. You can be an interior designer. There's some people who are good with organizing things. Do you know there's some people who cannot organize anything? Your wealth is tied to that. There are people who are good with music, people who can sing, people who can write, who can play instruments. Use what you have. Don't sit down on your talents. Don't sit down on what God has given you and expect Him to drop millions of dollars from heaven. No. God doesn't drop money down from heaven. It won't come. No matter how much you're praying, that money that you're looking for, the $1 million to drop down, will not come. But the way that it will come is through the form of ideas, through the form of talent, through the form of thoughts. For example, there's this young lady who, she noticed that she was always losing her keys. And you know what she did? She took something and she found a way to attach her keys to it and attach it to her purse. And now it's a $1 million business. Who knew? So stop sitting on your ideas. Stop sitting on your talents. Stop sitting on those beautiful thoughts that God has given you and do something. Take your action. Make a commitment that this year will not be a repeat of 2016. Make a commitment that you will not sit at home and keep on dreaming and keep on wishing and keep on writing down the same things over and over again, but you will do something. It doesn't hurt. If you need to ask someone for help to fund you, it does not hurt to go and ask somebody, hey, this is the idea that I have. Would you help me? If that person says no, move and go to the next person. That's what David did. David knew and he heard that whoever would take Goliath down will be rewarded. He would marry the king's daughter and have all these other riches. You know what he did? He went from soldier to soldier and asked them whether it was true. There were people that was telling him what to do, and they were like, you can't do that. And even his brothers came to him, David, you know what? You need to go home. You're just being a busybody. You're doing this, you're doing that. But you know what he did? He ignored the thoughts. He wasn't a soldier, but he has been trained in throwing stones. And with the Lord's help, you know what he did? He took what he knew how to do. He took that talent, and with that same talent, defeated Goliath, which to the place where we know David. That's how the kingdom, not the kingdom, but that's how the kingdom opened for him. What have you been sitting on? What is it that God has laid in your heart this very year that you need to do? Don't let 2018 complete, and you're still in that same position. Do something. Do something different. So here are the steps. Number one, you have to have a vision. And I'm pretty sure you already have a vision. No one is born visionless. Everyone has an idea, no matter how crazy it is. So have that vision. Look at it. No matter what the people say, no matter what Paul, what John, what Shauna, and all the other people say, forget what they say. Go to people who will support you. Number two, do something. After you've had the vision, do something. Start from where you are. Don't wait till you've had all dedication in the world, all the money in the world. No. Start from where you are. I'm so excited, and I don't want you to feel like I'm yelling at you, but it's something that is true that we need to hear. A lot of us are sitting down on businesses, sitting down on multi-billion businesses that are inside of us. But because of fear, because of timidity, because of what people think, because of lack of fund, we're not doing anything. Just to sum it all up, remember the first thing you need to do is have a vision. See something. Number two, do something. See something is number one. Number two, do something. Don't let 2018 end and it meets you and leaves you in the same position you've been in. Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of making the same income? Aren't you tired of being around the same negative people? It is time for you to bring that vision that you have into reality. Now, I believe you can do it with the help of God. Don't leave it to someday, because as far as I'm concerned, I only have 7 days in a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't see a someday. Your someday, whatever you may call it, starts today. Don't let today pass. Do something. And if you need someone who can help you, to push you, to encourage you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can comment below, you can direct message me. As always, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Efe, and I hope to see you.